Good morning, everyone. That first clip that you would have seen is of Lumi waking me up this morning. She just walks in, comes to the side of my bed, has a little meow, does a few little circuits around the bed, and then jumps on me and meows and sometimes dribbles as well. So it's the most wonderful wake-up call you could ask for, to be honest. It is exceptionally dark this morning. The clocks are going back this weekend. Back or forward, I honestly can never remember, but it's all kind of changed, the official sort of change, I always think of it as. I always love the clocks changing in winter. I don't love it in summer, because in winter I end up waking up earlier, so whereas I usually get up at 6, I'm waking up at 5, although yesterday I did not get up at 6. Apologies if I was a bit lethargic in my last vlog. I was just so tired and inexplicably tired. Oh, my tummy's rumbling. Inexplicably tired, but I'm feeling much more energized today and raring to go. Carrie and I are having a bit of a friend day today. It's Friday and we have meetings at farm, well, kind of meetings. We're experiencing the new Lazy Lakes Spa at Soho. We've been watching this at Soho Farmhouse, sorry. We've been watching this being built over the past few months and seeing it come together, so I'm exceptionally excited to experience it. We've got massages, then we've got 2 meetings, and then we're coming back, kind of spending a bit of the weekend together, which is going to be so nice because we haven't done this for ages. Carrie and her partner Bolly will obviously sleep over. We're having a movie night, we're going to do food and just really chill. It's going to be a cozy evening by the fire with a film, and I can't, well, of course, and wine as well. I can't think of anything more wonderful than that, if I'm being perfectly honest. Ali is currently on a dog walk. I have to be honest, he has not been well this week. He's starting to feel himself, but he's not been that well. And I have to say, I feel so bad, and I always feel like I'm such a bad wife when he's ill. I obviously help him, I get him coffees, I get him his medicine, but I have misophonia, which is basically I don't like, and me saying I don't like is an understatement. I struggle with like bodily noises, and I've had it for as long as I can remember. I remember my mum used to drive me mental. And I think it's probably usually the people that are closest to you. And the noises that Ali makes when he's poorly, obviously everyone becomes quite phlegmy, and I feel so bad that I'm like annoyed by it because it's not his fault. But I'm looking forward to him not being ill anymore. But he's really like getting back to it and cracking on with things. This weekend, I believe it's this weekend, we're finally starting the process. I know I showed you the end of Thursday's video. Was it Thursday or Monday's video? Monday's video. That he was starting work in his dressing room. He's helping out, bless him, because he's doing this himself. I am obviously paying for Christmas for Ali's new shed, and he really wanted to do this himself, and he's also treated me to my new floor in my dressing room as well, which I feel really like I'm very touched that he's treated me to this. So yes, he's kind of on project dressing room at the moment, and the floor is coming up, and I believe that we're going to have painting and floor this weekend. I believe that Tom is coming today. Tom is Ali's friend from school. Love Tom so much, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this looks in his room. In my room it's going to be a little bit more work because my skirtings are going to have to come off and then be touched up in, but in all honesty, my skirtings are battered anyway, so they could probably do with a bit of a glow up anyway. So yes, I'm also in my dressing room currently speaking to a muralist. She's quite local, and what I'm thinking about doing is those back cupboards, having something painted onto them. I'm looking for inspiration at the moment. I don't want anything too floral or anything like that. I still want it to be quite in keeping. So yeah, at the moment I'm trying to find that. This girl is also, I'm hoping to have her do our Christmas cards as well. I just love the fact that she's local and she's so incredibly talented. So I'm kind of in a big brainstorming moment with what to do, because I love the idea of standing in front of my mirror and there being a mural behind, just on those cupboards. But I'm going to see how it comes out. What I wanted to do quickly was unbox something with you. I found the most beautiful brand on Instagram. I think it was because Ali sent me someone, and I found them through them, but I followed them when I was on my way down to the Royal Berkshire Shooting School, and then they messaged me, and honestly, these boots are beautiful. They arrived yesterday, and I kind of wanted to unbox them in a Reels, but I don't think I'm going to have time, and I might wear them today. So I thought that I would unbox them with you in here, if you don't mind. Oh, they are from a brand called Ray Pavon, and honestly, I think one of my weaknesses that I realise I have is boots. I have a real penchant for beautiful footwear and boots, and these ones just really tickled my pickle. Those things you didn't think I would say on my channel. Anywho, where are my scissors? There we go. I'm trying to be as quick as possible because I still need to pack like my swimsuits and stuff like that for today. There's also oh my goodness me. So this is the branding. It's a Spanish brand. They specialize in like luxury leather goods, countryside attire, things like that. And when I saw these boots, they've actually got a number of other boots that I want to order as well. Just really beautiful quality items. And I just don't know whether I'm going to end up wearing these today. So this is Ray Pavon Black Label. I think you're going to absolutely die when you see these boots. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at those. I loved this kind of leather flap detail. Oh my goodness. They're almost a bit richer than I thought they were going to be. I thought that they were going to be more of a sort of tan colour, but that is a beautiful, almost like oxblood, Merlot coloured boot. So perfect for autumn winter. Oh, love those. So gorgeous. Can't wait to style those up. I'm going to do a reel with them. Not a reel, a TikTok for sure. I'm going to pop those away. Oh, so gorgeous. Thank you so much just for sending those out. I'm going to style them up for you, and I'll link them if I've done it in the description box down below. But for now, I need to get ready for the day. Mon Dieu, mon Dieu. I must get my bag packed. Well, we are in the changing rooms of the Lazy Lake, and I am twinning with this gorgeous bobbin mirror in my Amazon swimsuit. Finally getting a chance to wear this, and I absolutely love it. So flattering, so elegant in the neckline, the most perfect colour. I am in love. We've got flip-flops and a dressing gown to pop on. So I'm popping all my stuff in my bag, and then we're going to head down to our private little hot tub.
Nice?
It's very nice. You're going to want to get it because I've got goosebumps.
Yeah, I think I could cut diamonds right now.
What do you think of my Amazon swimsuit?
Oh, I said when you got in, I think it's really lovely actually. I like the simplicity of it.
Thumbnail, do you like hippos?
Hamster cheeks. Oh, what are they doing? I'm jealous.
Shouldn't put makeup on.
Oh, for God's sake. We were literally saying it, weren't we? Because how many times have we come here and it's like, oh, what, you haven't started with makeup?
Yeah.
And then one of us has makeup on, it's like, oh, I feel left out, I need to do...
I didn't do foundation today though, but I
I haven't worn foundation for about a year now. But do you know what it is?
What?
For me?
Skin of me.
No.
No,
for base.
What?
The Beauty by Tinted Moisturiser.
I know, but I'm not even using that.
I love it.
I'm not even using a tinted moisturiser.
I'm totally down with you, but I feel on that menu we need to start with a glass of Prosecco because I don't think I can go straight to wine.
But I'm the same, Prosecco or wine.
Then I'll get a Lady A.
Yeah, it's great.
I'll get a Lady A. So it's 5 p.m. somewhere, right?
May we have 2 glasses of Prosecco?
Of course, yeah, just the glasses, hot bottle.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I like your style. Thank you. I'm a little swamp monster with her Prosecco. So Carrie and I are being 2 little swamp monsters with glasses of Prosecco. So basically you can order whatever drinks you want to your little hot tub that's on the list. It's a little bit windy, so I hope you can hear me. But next, I definitely think they need to do like picky pits. Imagine having like picky pits or smoothies here. I'd like to get a smoothie here.
I'm surprised they don't do smoothies. But I can imagine why they don't do picky bits.
Yeah, in the water, not,
Yes.
but me just being a little piglet, little swamp monster. So we've got about 10 minutes left, so you basically come into the Lazy Lake Spa for, I think, is it 2 hours? Is it 2 hours? Yeah. So we're finishing up in the hot tubs where we've had a glass of Prosecco, and now we're heading over to the infrared saunas, if you can hear me, for a wonderful warm-up, I think. We're overlooking the pool at the moment, which looks lovely. This is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I wonder what this is going to be. Oh, how gorgeous. You can obviously have a little aperitif here, and then we're going over this gorgeous iron bridge. Oh, ducky poo poo around to our infrared sauna. I wonder what they're going to do here. Oh, it's so beautiful. Modo was just saying that Carrie looks like a hunchback because she's got her hood tucked into her dressing gown, so she's like into the sauna. Oh wow, this is so toasty.
You're locked in now.
Wow, this is fantastic. Oh, this is exactly what you need after that. It's so lovely and warm. Wow. We are just enjoying the infrared sauna. It is the perfect way to do it, I would say, is have a glass of Prosecco in your hot tub and then move over to the infrared sauna because it is so warm and toasty, and it's a good way to sort of warm up because obviously you do get a little bit cold at this time of year. I'm sure in summer it's absolutely perfect. There is also the ice room as well. I sadly was not brave enough to go into there. Maybe in the summer when I need to cool down rather than warm up. I'll try that then. We have massages at 12, so we're going to wrap up into our robes, grab our bits and pieces and head over for our massage. But
Did she say about the salt options?
oh, that was why I picked up my bloody camera. So the one thing that I would say as well is we were given an option when we arrived as to what salts we would have put into the hot tub. Did we both choose one or did I choose it?
No, you chose.
Oh, okay, I didn't realise. I thought we were choosing.
Per top.
Oh, I didn't realise. I just went straight ahead and was like, this one. I went for the detox salts, which they basically put into the tub. But what I'm noticing is usually I would get out of anything sort of water, liquid based, and my skin would instantly shrivel up and go very dry. That has not been the case since coming out, so I'm guessing that those salts and whatever they put in the water is still very hydrating and lovely, which is exactly what you want. You don't want to come out feeling like a dried raisin, that's for sure. So yes, we're going to head over to the spa now. We've got our massages and then we have meetings afterwards, but it's so lovely being here. It's just, I can't tell you how calming it is looking out of this glass door over the lake. It's just stunning, absolutely stunning. I could sit in here and just read a book and listen to the wind in the leaves. It's so lovely.
And the sauna is like comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not one of those you can only stay in it for 2 or 3 minutes.
No, exactly. And also what I love is that you kind of get, I mean, I'm sure if it was busier it might be different, but you almost, no, in fact you do, you get your own sauna, don't you, to yourself? And that's one thing I always find really uncomfortable if I go in a sauna by myself. When someone else comes in, it's sort of a bit like, hello. Let's just sit in silence then. So I like it that you get your own sauna. Then you can do it. But I would so do this with like a group of girls or the boys and us. Like I would love to do this. It's such a nice way of doing it. And then book treatments afterwards. Just wonderful. I love it. I have just finished up quite possibly one of the best massages. Wow. I feel like a new woman. She absolutely beat me black and blue and then sent me off to sleep, which after a week of horse riding, PT and dog walks, I absolutely needed. She annihilated my back, my legs, my arms, and then just across my décolletage and my head, she just sent me wistfully off to sleep. Honestly, that is now more fantastic massages than I think they must have done some training or something, because for a while, like the massages were like okay here. That's two. There's another lady, an Irish lady, that I had the most incredible massage with, and then the lady that I just had, I'm gonna have to get her name so that I can book in with her in the future. But I've just topped up my makeup. My hair has kind of lost its zhuzh a little bit, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to put my blazer on and head for lunch with my first meeting of... Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday now, and we came back from Farmhouse after our meetings. We had our first meeting, then our second meeting, and then it was the end of the day. And I actually can't believe how quickly yesterday went, but we had the loveliest set of meetings at Farmhouse. It really was just so lovely, chatting away, and then we came home and watched a film and got an Indian with our friends and cuddled by the fire with our dogs basically. But my massage yesterday, my goodness me, it was the best massage I have had in such a long time, and it was the first time I'd said go like medium firm. Like, I want to feel like I've had a massage. So she really went deep tissue on me in all of the places that I wanted. But then at the end, when she kind of moved onto my scalp and my décolletage, I just fell fast asleep. And she was so lovely as well. Just a wonderful day. But today is obviously now Saturday, and the work continues in our house. At this present moment, Ali's floor is about 75% done upstairs, so he worked incredibly hard with his friend Tom yesterday clearing his old floor. Lots of people have messaged us about the floor that we're taking up. A lot of it is quite damaged, so particularly Ali's, it was laid quite badly, and that he has a lot of glue, and there's just a lot of stuff where it's peeling up, wearing away. So there is a lot of the floor that isn't usable purely from laying. I would actually say that Amtico comes with a lifetime guarantee, so it is a very good floor as an option, especially if you want something that's going to be maybe on an uneven surface. It's very flexible, etc. But ours just wasn't laid exceptionally well, so the guy laid mine with a lot of soundproofing underneath it, but Ali's was not soundproofed. So in the living room, it was very loud in his office, in his dressing room, sorry. So whatever we can, we've donated to like family and friends. It's too much for us to be shipping it off halfway around the UK to people that want it, but we've just kind of donated it to people that can use it more locally. So that's his flooring. It looks beautiful, but it's been a noisy morning to say the least. The dogs are outside on the new lawn, which is looking wonderful. I'll give you a little bit of a look out there. We are ready for planting. I'm thinking I'm going to share my planting plan with you over the weekend over on our home account. What are you doing, Sausage? I see that you've been stealing carrots from my beds. Yes, that's what I thought. There is Barkley enjoying said carrot on the lawn, although they're good with their veggies, so they can have that one. Is that nice? Is that nice, Vincent van Gogh, with your one ear? Yes. Uh-oh, your brother's coming. Uh-oh. Abort! Abort! So this is how things are looking out here now. So all of the turf is down. I want to give this patio stonework a very big clean, because it's covered in mud and dirt from obviously this being a complete mud pit. Our lights are in. This one currently isn't working, but this one is, because we ended up adding 2 lights to this area just to keep it symmetrical to this one step. The planting is happening next week, so as of Monday, trees are going to start going in, and I think that from the last video we kind of decided that we're going to leave the table as it is. I think once the trees are in, it's actually not going to feel like it's even going that way. I think it will all be quite sympathetic and hidden anyway. So it's looking lovely. I just want to give all of the leaves a big brush, but we're still losing quite a lot of leaves here, so it's pointless us doing anything. It's pointless us cleaning the gutters or anything until all of the leaves have dropped, otherwise we're going to end up doing the job twice. But I will be sharing the planting plan over on the home account, which has changed, by the way. We have had a change of name to the home account. We've changed it to Millen Gordon Home, and we just felt that it was a bit more fitting, I think, for us, and all of the work that we've put in. So yes, we did that. Not much has changed around this side, except for obviously the turf, and these areas that you can see will be for wildflowers. So this will be a little wildflower boulevard through there to the main lawn. But my goodness me, it's very, very exciting. I'm heading out to the greenhouse now because I'm going to give my lemon trees a bit of a soapy water spritz before I make some more. Well, I'm going to make some chutney today. I'm having a very slow weekend and I'm loving it. But one of the things that I'm looking at in here, excuse the poo bags on the table, I'm really thinking about getting a smaller chair. I know a smaller table in here because there is so much room, but I just think that this one is slightly too big. So I don't know whether to get a round one or what, but I love having all of this space around here to like move around. So I am going to massively size down. I still hope to get 4 people around the table, but we moved this for a little shoot that we did for Holland Cooper, and it just feels so nice being able to use the space. Anyway, I'm going to give these a little spritz because I can still see a few little ujimi flips on here that we need to kill off, and just give it a good spritz and then a water as well. Goodness me, there's so many on them. Every time I spray them, it just doesn't seem to be working, and I'm worried that I'm losing them. It's making me so sad. Right, my mum has just pulled up on the driveway. We are going to spend the afternoon making apple chutney from one of the trees in the orchard where we live, and she's also bringing up some very beautiful side tables that she's been keeping safe for me in the attic. I love finding things like this that we can reuse from our old house when we used to live in Chorley Woods, so... Right, my mum is here. We are mid sorting through the ingredients to make spiced apple chutney. And also, Mum, everyone always wants to know how your hair is doing.
Well, as you can see, I have a little bit of hair now.
Yes, yeah.
Thankfully.
Everyone always says, how's your mum's hair getting on?
Oh, bless them for thinking of me. Yeah, it's taken 3 years, but I'm nearly there.
Yeah, I'm in my 2nd year of mine.
Yeah, it's really awful at times.
Because yours was right at the top of your head, wasn't it?
Yeah, just couldn't do anything.
I think mine's broken off after trying to fix it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've just booked in to have mine cut off.
How far?
Not loads, but a good few inches, I reckon.
Where? Where are you going?
Despina.
Well, your hair always looks lovely anyway.
Right, I'm almost done, and then you can make sandwiches for us.
Oh, good. What does my hair look anyway? Looks pretty ordinary, doesn't it?
What?
My hair looks pretty ordinary.
I think you might like this.
What's
Because I have something similar, I thought it would be best for you to have this. So Holland Cooper has just released their range of handbags.
Ooh!
And I think my mum is probably going to love this one. I've got all of them, so I definitely don't need to keep all of them. And my mum doesn't always have lots of handbags, so.
Oh.
I like your black watch scarf as well.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh look. Just what I wanted. And the colour. Oh darling, thank you so much. I love you. That is amazing.
Show them the
Look at this.
Shut up close.
Look what my little girl has given me. Can you believe it? How spoilt I am. Oh my lord. Thank you so much.
Alright.
That is stunning. Oh, I can't wait to use it. It's exactly what I wanted, a brown.
Oh really? Oh, that's
What style is this called? What style of bag is this?
good. What do you mean?
That sort of shape with a handle.
It's almost like a doctor's bag style, isn't it?
I really like it. It's sort of timeless, you know, you can wear it with anything. You can dress it up or dress it down, can't you? Which is ideal for me.
Just in case you're wondering where I got it from, that's literally my motto, Mum. We dress it up, dress it down, it's timeless.
Oh, is it you that says that?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Right.
That's where I got it from then.
No, I think I probably got it from you.
Yeah.
I'll put your bag somewhere safe, but I will link the handbag in the description box down below, because their handbags are so beautiful.
They are absolutely stunning.
Oh, I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you liked
Oh,
it.
thank you.
Ingredients.
Is that my Christmas present?
No.
Well, I don't mind if it is.
15
Find a
grams
pair of boots to match now.
ground coriander. So that's 30 grams of ground coriander. I think I've got enough ground coriander. Oh no, it's not ground coriander. I need another 15 grams.
Come to ask a neighbour.
No, don't worry about it. I'm sure Carrie will have something up her sleeve to substitute it for.
That's what I was thinking.
I am finally using one of my Christmas presents from last year. This is my chutney pan from Carrie. Got huge amounts of apples, onions and dates going into this pan, and it will basically simmer for as long as possible to make sure that it all goes a nice texture. Yes, Mum. My mum has been in charge of sorting out the picky bits for this evening. Little charcuteries and crudités, that kind of thing. We've got cheese and my first batch of spiced apple chutney. It's still slightly warm and I've got to do some more jars because I've filled 8 and I need to fill a few more, and then I think I'm going to do my tomato one, but it is absolutely delicious. I will link the recipe in the description box down below, but I swapped out the raisins for dates because I don't like raisins, and Carrie advised to swap out the malt vinegar for apple cider vinegar. I also did less of the coriander because I don't like coriander, and it tastes exceptional. Porty, you can't have any cheese, my love. No, you've had enough. You've had enough. Oh my goodness. We are out here in the garden. We're still working on a lighting structure out here. Ali is also again bedding in the pizza oven so that it's all nice and ready to be used properly. I think we're going to have to christen this with a pizza party, but that is Mr. Millen Gordon over there. So basically our garden has always had these really wonderful cozy lights that light up our trees and make almost a feature of the woodland. And now that we've had the new lighting put in, we are just swapping them over to just slightly less warm, so that it matches in with all of the rest of the garden. Obviously that floodlight will be gone soon because that is extremely cool, but yeah, we're just getting all of the lights cohesive and working together. These lights on here on the steps currently aren't working, and we don't actually have the lights on outside. I should turn them on really. But lighting the garden has been a real sort of process. We're just kind of learning where we need to put light. We wanted much softer light on the terrace, so we got these beautiful lights as I've shown you during the daytime, but they look absolutely wonderful at night as well. And So these are looking great, but we've also got these ones that are on down here, which are lighting up the steps. Really just making a feature of all of the things that are sort of features in the garden. But look how cozy that looks. Wow, my goodness me. Well, these are my 9 jars of spiced apple chutney. We obviously consumed 1, not full jar, it's back in the fridge now, but I made 10. 1 was for us. And then I'm going to wrap these tomorrow with the fabric that I've got. My jam pan is ready for me to do the tomato chutney tomorrow. The only thing about making chutney is it makes my house stink, and that's one thing about cooking I hate. I can't stand it if it like makes my hair smell, like my house smell, my clothes smell. So Ali and I aren't particularly like smelly food eaters, but maybe that's, I don't know, that's just the way that we are. So I'm really tired now. And so making chutney is like one of those things that I can like smell it on me now. And I have to like have all the doors open and everything, and I can always like smell food on other people and stuff like that, and I'm just, yeah, it's not my favorite, but it is worth it when you pull out a jar of your homemade chutney. And now I've just put the 2 boys to bed. For some unknown reason, we have ended up with like 3 beds in the kitchen. So we have the Amazon bed, which is like their big black watch sofa, but we never see the black watch because Mr. Millen Gordon covers it in blankets because he doesn't want it to get ruined. And then we have this beautiful Madison Portier bed as well, which Porty seems to have claimed as his own. And yeah, so they're just basically in a huge cuddle of beds at the moment, which they're loving, although as you can see, Barkley is somewhere asleep under here. You okay, my little? Yes, you go back to bed. And you can't really see Porter because he's so dark. He's here though, my little Portaline. So these 2 are in their beds, and so is this angel. Oh, bless you. Bless you, Angel Puffin. So I think we're going to have to take Lumi to the vets next week because she's got a little bit of a limp on one of her front paws. So we're a bit worried. But she seems fine. She's happy. She's always in and out of this donut. She absolutely loves it. I'm so glad I bought it now because she's just, whenever I look for her, she's always in here. I am just getting into bed, but I thought I would show you this. This is something like I think it's like my 7th or 6th or 5th, I have no idea, Skin and Me that I've finished. So I've literally just taken the last out of this tube, and I've never shown you that I actually finished them, so I thought I would pop this in the vlog because this part, it's not sponsored. Obviously I work with them on other videos, but sometimes I think it's really important for me to speak to you about these things, like just, you know, for me. And this product is one of those products that has completely transformed my skin. It's actually unbelievable what it's done. I'm in a little vest at the moment, but yeah, I've got my chalky matte face at the moment because I've just popped this on and I'm letting it do its thing. But it is the one product that I always say to people when they say, my gosh, what do you use on your skin? It's so glowy. I'm like, you just want to get yourself signed up to Skin and Me at the moment because it's improved the texture, the look. Like most days I don't wear foundation, and when I say I don't wear foundation, I mean I'm not wearing tinted moisturiser. It's literally like by Terry CC and a bit of concealer on the bits that I don't like, but other than that my skin is like just another level. Like I don't get texture anymore, my breakouts are so few and far between, and I actually can't believe how good my skin is. So yeah, if you're like having areas of concern, they basically tailor make it just for you. It actually works out really affordable, and it's just absolutely changed the game for me. It's one of those products that I'm like, I wish I knew about this sooner, and I wish it's one of those products as well that teaches me all the time that like it doesn't always have to be those snazzy luxe brands to be the products that are absolutely going to change the game. In fact, sometimes I think, especially with skincare, we're almost like duped a lot of the time into thinking if we spend loads of money, it's going to be amazing. And this is one of those things, like the branding is not particularly like luxe or high end or anything like that. The way that it comes, it's not particularly luxe, but what it is a good product, an amazing product. And I'm so passionate about this brand because of what it's done to my skin. I can't cope. Anyway, my teeth are brushed. I'm gonna pop on some Japan Fusion from Beauty Pie. This is my favorite part because the tightness goes, and I am going to get myself into bed because I'm going riding tomorrow. Yay! Oh, just like that. Oh, so good. Good morning, everyone. I am up and dressed ready for horse riding this morning. I am wearing some Lumia breeches, which are just like pull-on breeches, and they've got these really handy sticky bits on the inside, which I find so useful. I have quite a few layers on underneath this, but I am taking a coat as well. This is actually Gymshark. Hello, Gymshark Equestrian. Call me. And then I've got my Amazon riding boots on. These are just like rubber riding boots. I also need to go and get some new gloves and probably some proper zippy things and maybe even a bag, because I need more stuff, because I realise that I'm like juggling stuff when I'm riding and I don't want to be doing that. So yes, a day riding with Claudia, and I am so excited about this, you have no idea. It's so weird, like I think once I'd had my surgery, I think I was a little bit nervous to get back on the horse, because I obviously had a lot more done than I initially planned on, and actually the fat transfer was quite a lot worse than the actual surgery itself. I think I've spoken about that, like that took a lot longer to heal. And with obviously the fat transfer being from here, sitting on the horse, but then obviously my hands, and if the horse obviously pulls, I did try and get back into riding after surgery, but I realised very quickly that I was probably doing this a bit too soon. So I've taken my time, obviously a bit longer than I probably should have done, but yes, I'm ready to like get back into it and get back in the saddle. I'm so excited. This is like the best way to spend a Sunday ever. So I'm gonna get my coat on and head to the stables. I am also going to select a few apples for Cloud and Romeo to enjoy as a little treat. I was going to get them some carrots, but I don't have time to go to the kitchen garden, so these apples will do. Maybe 2 each. Okay, I just finished up riding and we came to a local farm shop, and quite evidently the heavens have opened and I got drenched, so that is unfortunate, but at least it's hair wash day tomorrow, so I don't care, and I'm not doing anything. I had a lovely ride with Romeo today. I almost came off, which was interesting. My legs literally went to jelly, but no, it was so good, and I need to be tested in those things so that I get confident in like being able to do those things. So yeah, really lovely. Now I'm soggy and I'm going to warm up in the car, put the heated seats on, standard, and probably head back home for some food because I'm absolutely starving. Well, my hair has certainly looked better than it does now after getting rained on, but excitingly, oh, I didn't tell you as well, I smashed my phone screen whilst at the stables as well. It literally just went and smashed on the stone ledge that it was resting on when I was filming myself. So that'll teach me for being a typical influencer, filming herself doing something. But to be honest, I needed an excuse to get the new phone anyway, the new iPhone, so that's my excuse. But Mr. Millen Gordon has cooked. He's been slaving away in the kitchen on what looks like a spectacular Sunday roast. Well, this is This is an interesting one, isn't it? Because it's not a typical Sunday roast. It's like a roasted chicken breast, but then with all of the trimmings and gravy as well. So it's like a really easy way, if there's only like 2 of you, to have a roast instead of cooking a big bit of meat or like a whole chicken or something like that. Mr. Millen Gordon has made these very rustic looking Yorkshire puddings, which I'm so impressed. I actually cannot cope. And these potatoes, oh my gosh, Ali, these are unreal. We've got all of the condiments. We've got some cranberry sauce, English mustard, Dijon mustard, and of course the gravy.
Cheers.